Mr. By the Mile, welcome back. So, talking about a question that a lot of you have about how much you're actually going to make going over the road. Now, of course, it depends on the company you're at. My opinion, this is where I think it's the best for me. So this is where I am. Now, I posted a photo of my check stub from what was the pay date? The 28th, I think. I don't know. It was a couple weeks ago, and I grossed $19.98, something like that, and took home $14.11. Now, for my checks, you guys have to remember that they take $134 a week for child support. And then, of course, they take out taxes, and then I pay something like $48 a month in the event that I pass away, my family will get $500,000. So that's another $48 a month. And then I don't do that, the company lawyer that they have in case you receive a citation of some sort and have to fight in court. I don't do that. So I grossed on that check $19.90, whatever it was, and took home $14.11. Now, someone commented on that photo, and what did they say? Something to the effect of, what I have here is not a sure thing. Pay fluctuations, a wise man once said. Well, to you, buddy, you probably should have looked at the paycheck before you opened your mouth, number one. Any man of good character is going to do their research first before they open their mouth, right? Any logical man would do that. Any logical man seeks the truth. So, all of that aside, you can see my year-to-date on there. You can see what I've taken home year-to-date. You can see all of that. So, you can go and check out the post that I made, and you can find this pay stub. It'll show you everything except the name of the company and my full name and address and all that. I have all that blacked out. But you'll see that the year-to-date gross was a little over 17,000, and at this point I'll be a little over 18,000. Now listen, I got my first load September 2nd, of course, of this year. September 2nd to October 2nd would be a month. November 2nd would be 2 months. December 2nd would be 3 months. January 2nd, 4 months, so on. Of actually getting behind this wheel and driving and making money over the road. So, 4 months, right? We just reached. And by then, by January 2nd, I got over the $18,000 year-to-date gross. Take home is something like 15 or 16, but right now I think it's 16. So now you guys are all smart enough to break it down, right? To do some math. Essentially, when you break that down, making about 5,000, a little over 5,000 a month, like I said, there's only been 4 bad weeks where I took home $800, $500, then another $500, and then $400. Keep in mind that $400, all right, or each one of those checks, two of those checks, I was on home time. The other 2, it was just a bad week, but I still brought home $800. It was 800, see if I remember right, 800, and then 750, and 500 and then 400. That's what it was. So the 2 times I went home was the 5 and 400. On average, I'm taking home above $1,200 a week. Okay? You can't say that if you're local. Your first 3 years of truck driving, since you got your from the first day you got your CDL, you're not going to be making good money. All right? Unless you're willing to work like I am with this company or any other company like this one. You know, the path that I set on in trucking had a goal. I started out with a goal. I had a plan of attack. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to have in order to make the money in trucking. You don't have to do what I'm doing or be where I am, but there are people that have been following what I've been doing, and they're making money. And not only am I making money, I'm saving so much. So you can say whatever you want about where I'm at. You know, you can say until you're blue in the face, dude, that this isn't a sure thing. All right, as far as income, guess what, bro? Anywhere you go in trucking ain't a sure thing as far as income. Anywhere you go, you're gonna have bad weeks. Choose which company you're gonna have bad weeks with for your first 3 years of experience. After that, then you'll have great pay and home every day with a company. That's the only way to do it. Short-term sacrifice, long-term gain. This business pays out if you're willing to stick with it, work hard, and you have that strong mindset. Everything goes back to that. How you think, how you eat, taking care of your health. If you don't have your mind on the right track, you won't make it anywhere. Not just trucking, you won't make it anywhere. Forget it. So, take a look at that check stub. You know, you can go over to, I think it's like called the community section of my channel or whatever, where you can see photos that I posted. And the check stub's there, man. And no, I didn't have just one good week. I have many good weeks. My very first check, I took home $13.05. Second week, I took home $12.95. My third week, I took home $12.50. My fourth week, I took home, that's when I took home only $500 because I went home. So on and so forth. When we get those oversized deliveries, man, an extra 16 cents on top of my base pay. So I get 67 cents a mile. So when I traveled 960 miles from Little Rock, Arkansas to Florida, okay, that's when I made, for 960 miles, I made $695. That's what it was, $695. Now, with the new TARP pay that we're being paid, we're getting $100 per load for tarping now. Sometimes, dude, it'll take you 15 minutes to tarp a load. Easy $100. Quick, like that. You tarp twice in a week or 3 times in a week, 300 extra bucks, dude. Right on top of your pay. Now on that load, on that oversized delivery load that I got 67 cents a mile for, had I been paid that extra $50 of TARP pay for a total of 100, that would have put me at $720 for 960 miles. And you tell me being here isn't worth it. It's definitely gotten a lot better than it used to be. It's gotten a lot better. As usual, keeping it short and sweet, talking about the facts. I'm not trying to paint you guys a beautiful picture. Trucking is going to annoy you sometimes. Trucking is going to disappoint you at times. You're going to wonder yourself sometimes why you do this, but then you look at your check, and in the long run, it works out. And the way things are going right now, I'll be looking at making $67,000 this year. And I know that this isn't even the best that the company can do. I know it's going to get better. My pay is going to get better. And like I said, I know other drivers here, this company, that are grossing $80,000, $82,000 in a year. A couple of guys hit 95. Actually, quite a few guys hit 95. So, you know, man, and the other thing is, this company recognizes that drivers want to be home more. And there's a lot more regional opportunities that are going to open up this year. It's going to happen, right? Companies have to evolve with the times. They understand that. They know that. They know how to run their business. And this company is run by a former truck driver. He takes care of us. He really does. Anyways, short and sweet as usual. Mr. By the Mile. You guys take care. Stay safe. See you on the road.